Hello everyone, welcome to report writing day 5. And you can see that, like we've seen in previous lessons, Mr. Courtney has done his introduction. I've written my first body paragraph with the famous flying hearts, all about ocean adventures. And the last time we met on day 4, I showed you how I wrote my second body paragraph about gardening. Today, I'm going to show you how I wrote my third body paragraph, why I put the main idea at the very end, and why I chose to use a little bit more voice instead of some of the choices I made in the other body paragraphs. So let's go ahead and read this one first. I called it a smaller pile of books. Get it? Because it's a pile of books, but it's getting smaller. So here goes. Lieutenant Henry is off to war. Catherine Barclay is treating the wounded in the hills of northern Italy. And I am deep into some great books already. So far, I've been in the rainforests of the Amazon and 100 Years of Solitude, hid from Austrians in A Farewell to Arms, and now I'll stand against the charging bull in The Sun Also Rises. Having the time to read all my favorites has greatly reduced my to-read pile. Maybe I should add some books to it soon. Exclamation point. So let's talk about what exactly I did. So the first thing is, in the third body paragraph, we want to be aware that by now our reader has been doing a lot of our reading. Okay, and they know they're moving through the end of the piece. They're getting close to the end. And when someone's getting close to the end like that, they need things to have a little bit more action, even if we're not telling a story. It needs to be a little bit more meaningful and powerful to them. And so because of that, I chose to do something that I call the rule of 3. I chose to do things in threes. So you'll notice here I said Lieutenant Henry is off to war. That's 1. Catherine Barclay is treating the wounded in the hills of northern Italy. That's 2. And I am deep into great books already. That's 3. So what I'm saying is this character in my book is doing this character in my book is doing that, and I'm doing this, but I'm giving 3 different examples because there's something magical about threes. We talked about that a little bit in class. But there's just something magical about telling things in threes like that. And look at the next one. Look how I did it again. So far, I've been in the rainforests of the Amazon and 100 Years of Solitude. That's 1. Hid from Austrians in A Farewell to Arms. That's 2. Of course, I haven't really done those things right. But when we read books, we kind of live them, don't we? And now I'll stand against the charging bull and The Sun Also Rises. So again, I did my rule of 3 here. To really move my reader through, I want them to feel like the things that I'm doing are action-packed. Having the time to read all my favorites has greatly reduced my to-read pile. Now there's my main idea, right? I could have started this whole thing off by saying, I am now going to have lots of time to read my books. But I just don't think that would have had the same effect. So essentially, if you're thinking this, then yay to you. But essentially, really what I did here was I spent most of my paragraph hooking my reader into my main idea. But it wasn't just any normal hook. I still used the evidence of what I was proving. And that's a strange way to do it, don't you think? I call that using your evidence as your hook. And I did that with this rule of 3 system that I just showed you. So today, and of course I had a little dramatic finish here, like I like to do in my paragraphs sometimes. So today, I encourage you to try the rule of 3 in your third body paragraph. Think about how you can incorporate it with your evidence. And whatever you do, don't forget your paragraph's main idea. Okay? Have a really flashy title, because by now, as you can tell, your reader has read a lot of your writing, and they want to be fascinated. So fascinate them. I will talk to you soon in our last video, day 5. Bye for now.